Main man made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. Man, I'm listening to my man Charlo, who was all over that Jarrett Hurd and Arislandi Laura event, man. He ran up on the weigh-in. He ran up on he was all in the post-fight, all at the cameras and doing the post-fight interviews and all that, man. Like, yo, Charlo has made it no secret that he is not running from Jarrett Swift Hurd, and he is welcoming that fight. And what makes it more better is that Jarrett Swift Hurd is also welcoming that fight, man. But look, let it not be misunderstood here. Jarrett Swift Hurd is the number one 154-pounder in the world. In the world, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care what Charlo says. Jarrett Swift Hurd, the only unified champion at 154. Jarrett Swift Hurd knocks off the longest reigning champion at 154. Jarrett Swift Hurd wastes no time getting the job done, taking a string of fights that were very, very tough, ladies and gentlemen. Showing Charlo how to do it. Don't just talk and flap your gums. Get the job done. Now, the chances that we'll see that fight next, they're pretty good. I mean, they all share the same management and advisors and all that good stuff. They box on the same network. So the politics lined up very well for an upcoming fight between these two. I don't see it happening next because I believe Jarrett Swift Hurd is going to have an IBF mandatory. And you know how the IBF get down with their mandatories. It's going to be Julian J. Rock Williams. And from what I understand, Charlo has an upcoming fight in June. But they're looking to possibly do this before the year's out. Man, that would be just a treat that, hey, I'm trying to tell y'all. But, I mean, I think people got the wrong perception, man, of Charlo, man. I like Charlo. Young, hungry lion. Iron sharp as iron, right? But yet and still, what people still overlook with Jamel is that he just found this newfound power. Let's not forget, Charlo is 30-0 with 15 knockouts, ladies and gentlemen. That's a 50% KO ratio. And he has not been boxing the most elite at 154. He's fought good prospects. I thought the Erickson-Lubin fight was a little premature. He stopped them within the first round, not even in the first minute. So that fight didn't even get a chance to play out. Not to mention the fight before that, Charlo was almost losing that fight. So when people say that Kell Brook and Jarrett Swift Hurd and all of these fighters will have a tough problem with Charlo because he's looking so strong and he's talking so tough. Oh, he's a young, hungry lion. Yeah. Nah, man. I credit a lot of what the Charlos are doing to Derrick James. Heads off to Derrick James, 2017 Trainer of the Year, the trainer of Earl Spence Jr., teaching these boys how to properly sit on their punches. And it's translating in the ring, no doubt. But the difference is Jarrett Swift Hurd is not going to let you stand down on those punches, my man. He's going to be all over top of you. You're going to have to keep on moving. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, Jamel running his mouth a lot, but yet he had more than enough time. And at this point in his career, should have been surpassed Jarrett Swift Hurd. Jarrett Swift Hurd ain't get serious about boxing till a few years ago. These dudes supposedly been serious about boxing since 8 years old. So which one is it? My main man, Jarrett Swift Hurd, is just coming through the building, showing them how to get the job done. And not doing a bunch of talking, not doing a bunch of, oh, we get no respect. The Charlos, you know what I mean? They ain't doing a bunch of that. He ain't doing a bunch of that. He coming into the building. I want Laura. I want Charlo. I want Trout. I want all belt holders. I want Kell Brook. He's calling out my main man, Kell Brook. I love the attitude that Jarrett Swift Hurd is bringing to the 154-pound division. And it wasn't the Charlos that brought this particular attitude. Charlo's been there. Now, Charlo, he talks a lot, but he actually has proven. He has actually did his thing at 154, in my opinion. Still some fights I would have liked to seen him go up against, but he's doing his thing. And he's doing the right thing, going up to 160 so he doesn't have to cross paths with his brother. Most importantly, he's hunting down those big name fights. He's hunting down Jacobs. He's trying to get in there with Triple G. Hats off to Charlo. And I like the Charlos, don't get me wrong. But they do a lot of talking, man. They do a lot of talking. And I'm seeing my main man, Jarrett Swift Hurd, come out of nowhere collecting titles like a boss. You hear me? So come on, man. Come on, man. Jamel Charlo need to understand. And look, you're number 2, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with being number 2 at 154. You should have fought Laura, you know what I mean, Andrade or somebody else. But he did fight the guys that were available to him. I understand the whole coming up in the same stable with Laura, his brother, and Demetrius Andrade was resisting that fight. You know, that fight was supposed to go down. So, you know, I don't dump too much on Charlo. But, yo, at the end of the day, this was business. You know what I mean? He should have got that Trout fight before Hurd. Now I'm hearing about that they're talking about Charlo maybe fighting Trout next. Why didn't he get that fight before Hurd? Why did Trout had to be beat by Hurd, you know what I mean, and beat by a whole slew of other fighters, Jamal Charlo and everybody else, Canelo Alvarez before Jamel get the shot? You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I'm waiting for this confrontation to go down. I think Jamel Charlo has his hands full more than he knows. You know what I mean? Yo, Jamel Charlo, you did a great job against Erickson Lubin, and I do think Derek James is doing a wonderful job by showing them how to utilize their power much, much better. And he's got them working hard in the gym. I'm hearing their workout sessions are epic. But yet and still, man, you know, we got to see more. Let's see if this newfound power from Jamel Charlo is the real deal. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. We need a couple more fights. But as of right now, Jarrett Hurd is right there. And he will be facing that nightmare soon, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, between time, Jamel Charlo need to remember that Jarrett Hurd is the number 1 154-pound champion in boxing. Well, I always say he has 2 titles. He technically has 3, if you want to throw in the IBO. So show some respect. So to the next video, Main Man, Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe, Twitter, Made Man 511, Facebook, Main Man, Made Man Boxing Forum, Google Plus, Main Man, Made Man. Yeah, man, people always also running around to my man Kell Brook can't get in there with Jamel Charlo. Yo, the man got 15 knockouts. 15 knockouts, ladies and gentlemen. He's not just kicking in doors and kicking down walls. You know what I mean? Let's see if this newfound power is the real deal and not against prospects like Lubin and guys like that. Let's see what he does with Trout. So to the next video. Peace out.